The 49ers are officially 2 wins away from the number 1 seed in the NFC, following both the Seahawks' big comeback win against the Rams on Thursday Night Football and the Niners' big 48-27 win on Monday Night Football against Philip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts. The most points that the 49ers have scored since that big 48-46 showdown in New Orleans in 2019. And Brock Purdy makes 49ers history, being the first 49ers quarterback since Steve Young to throw 5 touchdown passes. In Super Bowl 29, the last Super Bowl the 49ers have won, Steve Young threw 5 touchdown passes against Philip Rivers' longtime former team, the San Diego Chargers, and Brock Purdy is the first 49ers quarterback since then to accomplish that. And as far as the regular season goes, Brock Purdy is the first 49ers quarterback since Joe Montana in 1990 to throw 5 touchdown passes. He's just been balling out since returning from the turf toe injury. Of course, week 1, he suffered the injury. And then once he thought he was healthy enough to come back week 4, he struggled against Jacksonville. They're going to move in the pocket, threw 2 interceptions, did not look good. And Mac Jones in relief for him actually did look pretty damn good. So there's a talk. Is there a quarterback controversy? Is Brock Purdy not the guy? Should Mac Jones just be the starter? Or at least Brock Purdy's not going to be healthy for 2025. Is he going to have to get surgery? Is Mac going to have to be the starter for the 2025 season at least? Or maybe Brock's just not the guy. Maybe the Niners should trade Brock Purdy to get something back for him, and maybe Mac Jones could just be the starter. There's a lot of people that had crazy takes, because Brock last year, didn't look nearly the same. I mean, despite not having all his weapons, despite not having a healthy Christian McCaffrey for most of the year, he did not look nearly as good in 2024 as he did in 2023. So, there was talk maybe Brock's just not the guy. But since returning in that Arizona game, he is 5-0. He had that rough first half on Monday night against the Panthers where he threw 3 interceptions, but other than that, he's looked pretty damn good. So he throws 5 touchdown passes, 1 to Demarcus Robinson, 2 to Christian McCaffrey, who also had 21 carries for 117 yards. And he makes history as well, being the 5th player in NFL history with 1,800 plus yards from scrimmage in 5 seasons. He also joins Jim Brown, Walter Payton, and Barry Sanders for most scrimmage yards in 100 games. Brock threw a touchdown pass to George Kittle, who had 7 receptions for 115 yards. Season went healthy, he's balled out. And then to Juwan Jennings as well. The goal for the 49ers is to not have to travel the remainder of the season. If the Niners are able to win these next 2 games, they will be the number 1 seed in the NFC. And, the Super Bowl is going to be at Levi's Stadium in February. So if they are able, if they make it there and they win it, which is the goal, they do not have to travel at all in the postseason. They'll have home field advantage, they'll have the number 1 seed, have that first round bye, all that. That is the goal. Now, first things first, they got the Bears and they got the Seahawks. Those are gonna be 2 tough games, so you can't think that far ahead. They've already clinched the playoff spot, but the job is nowhere near being done. But hell of a Monday night game, of course, facing 44-year-old Philip Rivers, returning to the NFL after being retired for 5 years. Of course, the Colts have had a pretty good year this year with Daniel Jones at quarterback, but with him being injured, the Colts decided to go with a veteran quarterback who, after being out of the league for 5 years, wanted to play again. And he had a pretty damn good game for a 44-year-old quarterback. Threw 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, threw for 277 yards. Not bad, but hey, this is the first time in Philip Rivers' career that he has lost to the 49ers. Now, of course, Philip Rivers playing for the Chargers. The Niners and the Chargers only play each other every 4 years. So he's only played the 49ers 4 times, but the Niners going into Monday night, were 0-4 against Philip Rivers, losing to them in 2006, 2010, and 2014, all with the San Diego Chargers, and then in 2018 against the Los Angeles Chargers. So it took Philip Rivers being 44 years old and being out of the league for 5 years for the Niners to finally get a W against them. Shaking my fucking head, but they did it when it mattered the most. And the Colts, credit to them, they stayed in the game. And Brock Purdy did throw his first interception since that game against the Panthers in the fourth quarter. And it looked like the Chargers were still in the game at that point. But then Phillip Rivers threw the pick six to D Winners, which pretty much sealed the deal. And the Niners got the win 48-27. This has been Danny Golding TV.